All right, it took me a very long time, but I finally found it. I did not know that it was this old. This is pretty old. It is exactly, basically almost 5 months. In 2 weeks, or in 1 week, it'll be 5 months since this was hosted. It was hosted in August, this survey. And this survey asked you, what is your favorite IP? What collab you kind of want, basically. And we all voted. We all did some stuff on it. Decide, again, it's probably one of these collabs that they're choosing for the next one. Again, you be the judge. Which one do you think it is? But I finally found it, so I thought I'd bring it up again. Let's hop into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Let's check it out together. So this was the video that I actually had. It was, again, very old, very old. But, yeah, with this thing, they asked you, which of the following IPs do you like? Clearly, again, you know, Evangelion's there. What is it? Code Geass is there. 86, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That's why these are like the collabs we've been saying for so long now, being the ones that we think is going to happen, because they straight up asked us in a survey. You know what I mean? So whatever was the easiest, I guess, IP to obtain, and the most popular IP to obtain, and the one that was also voted highly on this list, I'm guessing that's what they go for, like want to go for, because they clearly want to make money here. Whatever it was, Nier was the, like, you have to realize that Nier was on par with an anniversary. The anniversary was 30 million. What was Nier? It was 30 million. It was on par with an anniversary. So they know when they do this, it's like an anniversary type banner for them. And it's a difference of, you know, a standard month being like 15 million towards a collab month being 30 million. So the IP they choose is a very, very thing they have to make sure is good, the players want, and is very popular and culturally relevant, I guess. I don't know. But Neon Genesis Evangelion, it's a very popular IP. It's collaborated with hundreds of gacha games. It's very popular. Just know that it is very popular. Honkai Third actually collaborated with them a very long time ago, right? 2021. So years ago, 3 years ago. This is crazy to think about. They've also done it with other games. For example, Valkyrie Connect did it with Evangelion. Again, the characters would probably be this one over here, this one over here, this one over here. Kind of what I'm expecting, but I'm very curious. If Evangelion is chosen, would you be hyped? There was also this one. I still don't know how to say this. Is it Lycoris Recoil? Go with that. But that has collaborated with a lot of things too. Another very popular IP. Why we also say this constantly is because it makes sense. They can do it. It's like this whole anime is based around basically guns, right? So it makes sense that if they go that way. But they've collaborated with a lot of stuff also. You have to realize that. It's not a small thing. It's collaborated a lot. So these are very high options. ReZero. Like, if Nier is one of them, you consider collaborating with everything. I think that the one that gets one-upped, ReZero one-ups them. ReZero collaborates with everything. Everything I have played till today literally somehow gets a ReZero collaboration. It just happens. So it could happen. Imagine Ram and Amelia in this game, bro. Dude, it's gonna be wild. But yeah, would you care for ReZero? Code Geass was also listed. Another very, very popular thing over here. Code Geass, again, has a lot of characters to go for. So I'm curious if that's what they go for in the end. But another popular IP. Like, you have to realize my comment section has been spamming about these collabs for a little bit now. The collabs that I opened are the ones that I've seen my comment section talking about. 86 is good, but I don't know who they're going to choose, right? Like, there's the main character, correct? Now, besides that, it's also, like, not a highly collaborated with IP. So, might be a rough one, but they could get away with it. They could. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, just off of my comment section and my existence, I'm dying for this collab. Like I told you, if it's Black Lagoon or Cyberpunk Edge Runners, I will wail. You will see me there wailing day one. I will. I don't clip this. Don't use this against me. I said that for GC, and it happened. Like, the collab that I wanted came out. I'm like, damn it. And boys, was that a terrible summons. One of the worst summons I've ever done. But yeah, it's a very, very popular IP. And again, it was on the list. That's why we're talking about it. One Punch Man, by the way, was on the list. Is that crazy? Again, Overwatch recently did it with One Punch Man in collaboration. They gave Doomfist a skin. They gave Kiriko a skin. Was this Genji? And then this was Soldier 26. I think that was like the entire thing there. But if we were to get it, we're obviously getting like the two most famous characters. Oh my god, One Punch Man would be nuts. If we get One Punch Man, would I wail? Yeah, I would wail. I would. All right, for Fubuki, I'd wail. So we'll add this to the list. All right, we'll add this to the list here. Yeah, we'll add that to the list. Tekken, Street Fighter. Street Fighter does a lot of collabs. They actually just collabed with Spy Family, by the way. And Street Fighter collabed with Fortnite. Remember that? They collab with other games too. I think KOF they collaborated with at one point. I'm pretty sure, unless I'm completely high. But they've done it. Okay, it's possible. And while the next thing you kind of saw was Spy Family, I'm curious. Spy Family is very popular, right? And Yor is loved in Japan. Loved. Like, deeply loved. Deeply loved, okay? So if they end up doing Spy Family, the 3 characters will probably be Yor, correct? I'm guessing if it's Handler or Fiona, right? Those two, between those two. And Anya will just be Ray. If they do Anya, it's Ray, right? They're just gonna do the same thing, and they'll have like the dog Borf shaking his rear, or the penguin being there. Like again, they're just gonna do like Ray, simply put, right? But or they just don't even include Anya, just to not make it weird or anything, and they just do what is it, Fiona, Handler, and Yor. That could be how they do it. I don't know, but could work. They are collaborating with stuff now all of a sudden, and they're launching their own game also. I think a JP game. I think. It's a console game. Let's go with that. Resident Evil. Did you imagine, dude? Did you imagine 8 of this thing? Oh, nah. Did you imagine like they do this one? Nah, but yeah, Resident Evil does collaborate with a lot of stuff also. Could happen. Could happen. Was on the list. Nah, but for real, it was on the list. Dead or Alive is there. I don't know about this, but in my comments, people loved it. They were talking about this one. Attack on Titan. It is kind of dead now because the anime ended, so it wouldn't be like the most hyped IP to pick. Plus, there's a lot of controversy about that one thing. So I am curious if they do decide to do that. Plus, really, you can't show anything in a way, right? They're wearing massive ODM gear and stuff, so don't see like insane skins coming from it, but up to you. Gundam, unless we're getting mechas in this, I have no idea. JJK, okay, that one is a rough one too because it's a very popular IP, and I was originally talking about it like 3, 4, 5, 6 days ago. I mentioned, yeah, wouldn't JJK make sense because they did Chainsaw Man to like hype up like the biggest IP at the time, and here they're gonna hype up the second biggest IP like right now, or like as of right now it's like the #1 IP. Everyone's talking about it, but could be cool. Could be cool. Sword Art Online, Wonder Woman. Don't know why that was there, but it was there. It was there, right? Love, Death, and Robots, Fate Zero, Full Metal. Imagine Fate, Saber, Rin, Ryder. Dude, there's so many characters from Fate. Full Metal Alchemist has a few actually. It is true. They wouldn't get Winry, would they? Like you'll get like the other two, like the main core. What is it? Slime, like what? Shuna. You imagine it? So many good characters, but I am curious. They have Psychopaths, Heaven's Lost Property, Bayonetta. Okay, I originally didn't think Bayonetta was possible. My comments told me otherwise. They do collab a lot, and Bayonetta in this game would be just nuts. Xenoblade Chronicles, a lot of good characters that come from there. Monster Hunter, Tom Clancy's The Division. Okay, buddy. Let's not with these two IPs. Yeah, I don't see how that's going to work here, but let's go to Tachanka. Imagine. Destiny, Apex Legends, Overload. Data Live would work, though. Data Live would low-key work. Demon Slayer, I just don't see it, but maybe. You know, it could work. Steins Gate. I mean, yeah. Metal Gear series. We get Quiet in the game. Devil May Cry series. Black Lagoon at the very end here. Full Metal Panic and Monogatari series. And that was basically it. Those were the options. Other was listed, so if they wanted to, they can go with the other options. But what I voted for, don't yell at me, but this is what I kind of went for with the list. These were like my favorite. Yes, I didn't include like ReZero and Resident Evil. I hurt my soul watching this back, but that is what I like kind of picked. But there's a lot of IPs here they can go for. A lot were listed on the entire survey. So if they were to go with one of them, which one would you like? And if they do go with any of these, are you gonna wail? Are you gonna be like, yeah, that's the collab I wail for? From my comment section, I've seen a lot of basically this, right? For Code Geass. A lot. I haven't seen much for ReZero, but a lot of this. I've seen a lot of Konosuba. Sadly, Konosuba wasn't listed as one. They are getting a new season, and Aqua, Darkness, and Megumin would be insane to be in this game. One Punch Man will be wild. Spy Family or Street Fighter. Imagine Chun-Li, bro. Over here, Resident Evil. Over here with JJK. A lot of options, but that's what they listed over here in the survey. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you speculate. Again, we'll have more information in the next basically 4 weeks. Hopefully. They should announce it 3 weeks prior to it launching to be nice because we don't know anything. They haven't announced it. Last year they did. Last year they did it very early and they got data mined very early because, you know, they weren't obviously encrypting everything. This time, we're at zero collab information. All we know of is basically Nexus Miran, potentially Aid right after, and then the collab starts. That's kind of what we think. So if that schedule is true, are you ready? And if that schedule is true, please devs alert us a little bit sooner. Don't just be like, yeah, collab is here tomorrow. Like, bro, don't screw us. So be a little bit nice this time, okay? I get it. You want to make the money. I get it, but just let us know a little bit in advance, because there's probably one coming again relatively soon, given schedule basis, right? Because they've done everything they did last year just this year, so it's been copy pasted, but we'll see. All right, take care, have fun. That's been it from me.